Welcome back to Dirt to Daytona, folks. Today is the end of the season. We're going to go through the end of the season and we're going to run Daytona. Start with postseason. And we look at our final standings. We finished 16th place. We knew that at the end of last race, at the end of the last episode. But here's just a revision of such. We go over it again. Sears says we will no longer sponsor you, even though the fools paid. We got all of their stuff. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see who offers up. So trucks aren't as easy as you thought, huh? We did a great job. So yeah, they were great. I mean, we knew what we were getting into. Don't tell us, Oakley, what you think we thought. You don't know. Anyway, we've been having some trouble ourselves getting into the winner's circle. With you as our driver, we think we can make it twice. And if you do it, we'll pay you $175,000. Connor Mediation, it was great to watch you work your way up through the ranks last season. Think you can place in the top 20 next year? We'd like to offer you a sponsorship of $90,000. It's a call. Apparently that was it. We had a pretty stellar season, and that was it. We'll go with Oakley, obviously, because it's the better of the two. And that is not what our truck is going to look like. There will be a reveal when we get on the track. Or maybe in the thumbnail. It already might be on the thumbnail. I don't know. I don't know what I'll decide when I edit the video. I'm not sure. So if I did, you already know what we're doing. Probably not, though. That's not my style. You might be seeing like a all-black shadow of a truck with a question mark on it. Seems more like something I would do. Featherlight Modified Series, 10 races, 7 wins, championship season. Well done. We'll continue getting what we got last year, so I'm just going to skip this part. We'll keep with the last sponsor we had. It's the best one you can have. And that was it, folks. We've got Daytona International Speedway, $500,000 up for grabs. You know what we got to do. We got to practice. We got to get you to see us for qualifying. First, though, 377, I do need to get what I talked about before, which was the pit crew, and then we're going to go with our chassis builder, the best one out there. And then we're going to go with our engine tuner, also will be the best one out there. Basically, we're going to be spending a lot of money per race, so expectations are extraordinarily high this season. We will supplement a lot of that with our Featherlight Modified races as well. All right, I'm going to get out to the track, do some practicing, make sure we're up to par, and we will see you at qualifying. Truck feels good. Have no idea what our qualifying time will be, but we were able to hit 190 without the draft, so that's something. Yeah, everything feels good. We're going to go ahead and do this qualifying lap, and hopefully we'll be probably top 5, I would assume. I don't know. Just felt like that. New paint job on the truck. You're just getting the rear end of it. Hopefully, if we qualify well, you'll be able to see the front end early on. Obviously, we went with the Oakley. We have the same sponsors currently. We aren't under contract with them, but we do have them on the truck for this race. And I will leave them on through probably 2 or 3 races just because I am not sure how well we're going to... I mean, obviously here we should perform well barring an accident or what happened last year where we got screwed over and ended up way down in the ranks. 29th place is where we finished last season. So for this race, this year, obviously hopes are high in the Oakley camp. So... I'd love to get one of our 2 wins right off the bat. That would be fantastic. You know, having a big track type truck here. But here we go into our first qualifying lap. And as you can see, near the 190 mark right off the bat, I'm going to run it like I did last year. Well, I didn't mean to run it up the hill that much, but I was going to say we're going to run it more towards the middle of the track, get that safe lap, and then we'll come into the second lap and run it down as far as we can on the line. Truck feels good though. I went through just the warm-up lap. I didn't finish another lap after that, and I touched the apron a little bit and was able to get it under control pretty easily, but of course that's the thing that we don't want to do. There we go, first lap of 49, so a sub 50 is a big deal. Let's see if we can improve on that. I don't think it's going to be don't think it's going to be good enough to qualify first yet, but if we can improve with this lap, maybe, you don't know. So I think I scrubbed off a bit more speed than I thought I was going to going around that corner, because I think we were at 188 when we came into this one last time, and here we were only at 184, so that doesn't feel too good. Yeah, that's weird. Are we we're overheating. That's the problem. Okay. I gotta fix that before we race. That's not good at all. All right, well, the second lap was bad. We were down on power a little bit. I should have made sure that wasn't going to happen. I will check that in the happy hour really quick, because we don't want that to be the reason for us not racing well. There is the picture of the new paint job on the truck. Thought it'd be kind of fun. Anyway, I liked it. Seemed neat. I found something similar to it with a different color scheme, and I just picked the colors that go together, kind of blend with it. Thought it'd be kind of cool. Holy crap, we did qualify on pole by quite a bit. That's awesome. But now we have to figure out how we can make the truck not overheat. So I'm going to go fix that problem, and then we'll see you at the race.
Welcome to the Sunshine State and the birthplace of NASCAR, Daytona Beach, Florida. Since 1959, a driver's career can be made or broken at Daytona International Speedway. The 2.5-mile trioval has served as a proving ground for some of the greatest names in racing. 31 degrees of banking in the turns and incredible speeds on the straightaways have led to the inclusion of restrictor plates here. Aerodynamic drafting has become a must-have skill in order to stay with the pack and master Daytona.
Well, there you had it, but unfortunately this game, no pack racing really. On all the big tracks it would appear, so don't be disappointed when I pull away and drive quite easily away potentially. They don't get into tandems, they don't get into big packs and draft. If there is a draft, it's just by chance because they're around each other, not because they're trying to do it. It's probably the biggest downfall of this whole game. So I apologize right off the bat if this race is boring, but it could be our first win, which would be huge. And again, the goal this season, top fives, things like that. So don't take this victory to be how the season's going to go, because it's going to go vastly different in the next race. Starting here in first gear. It had 50% tape on the grill, by the way, is why we overheated. I didn't set that. It was default. So I took off a bunch of tape, tested it a bunch, and it went well. Got Small trying to stick with us, but I feel like as soon as we get to the corner, we'll just drive away. And, not a ton to say about it. It won't be like, obviously we are missing the final upgrade on the truck, so we're not going to just blast past everybody. But as you can see, we're pulling on him as he gets smaller in my rear view already. I want to talk about real quick before I go through. We have, I think it's 19 laps to the tank. It's a 52-lap race. And instead of talking, because I don't have much to say as we're leading, we're going to speed up the first stint. I'll slow it back down when we come across lap traffic, maybe. Give you guys some content to watch there. Otherwise, honestly, because we've got 2 stops to go, we might just give you more content later on as everyone's kind of mixed up from stuff. We'll see. We may also have cautions. I don't know. But as you can see, we're just driving away with it. So we're going to speed this up, put on some good, enjoyable music, I think, for this whole spot. And we'll check you at the first sign of action.
out.
Caution flies. Not sure what it was for, but that'll stack us all back up. I'm recording this kind of late, and I kind of just zoned out for a second. That's why I rubbed the wall a little there. No big deal. We are outside of the pit window, so we're just gonna let this go and be back with you after the caution. Oh, here comes the fun. We were in first place. Now we're in 23rd place, and we need to get ourselves back up to the front as quick and cleanly as possible. So, not going to talk right away here. Hold on.
Still there. Car low. Car low. Car low.
It's a great place to be. I mean, 3 wide. I can't get anywhere right now. Won't take too long. Don't worry, it won't take too long. We just gotta wait for some of this to clear itself out. Hopefully not have trucks cut us off or hit us. I'm trying to keep the truck clean here.
Stay low. Still there.
Hi.
All clear.
Pick them off a little bit at a time, I suppose. We got a long stretch back here, so I'm gonna pass a few right
All
now.
clear. Clear high.
See if we can pass anyone on the high side here. Little touchy there, but we're all right. Okay, why are you coming up on me there, 264 Lee? Did not appreciate that
Clear
whatsoever.
All clear.
Had to come off the gas there, which made us real loose in that position on the track.
Still there.
Didn't touch him. Didn't touch him. Could have.
Still there. All clear.
Anyway. I mean, a lot of these trucks, we could have just sat back there. Everyone in front of us did not pit. So, they're the ones that are going to be pitting in about 3 laps. And that's why we did pit, was because when I looked at it, we had 8 laps left. But I also knew we'd be under caution for 3-4 laps. And by the time we came out, we'd have to pit pretty quickly. As you can see, the leaders are going into the pits right now. So that kind of answers that. Got John Wood.
All clear.
There's Bickle and McDonald.
Clear high.
See Daughter. That Lester? Yeah, Lester. No Rick. Setzer. Who's leading up there? Is that Jason Small?
Still there.
Not sure.
All clear.
Truck is pretty touchy. Notice that. Minor move, and we're
Still there.
having some issues. Yeah, that looks like it's small up there. Yeah, see, when I get in these corners, if I
The leader's
turn
going into the pit.
just the
Big car
slightest
headed into the pit.
amount, did I just damage my... Okay. Well, now we get to find out just how far ahead we're going to be on everybody because of how many trucks just pit. So, few of them are not, haven't pit yet or won't pit because they pit. I think it was like 6 of the double-digit, single-digit trucks pit with us, and then the next lap round, I don't know, probably 6 or so of the triple-digit trucks did the same. So, looks like we've got some clear track in front of us, so we're gonna go back to the speed up, and we got 12 laps left of fuel, so we'll be back probably for that pit stop, which will be live like this one. We got 2 laps left of fuel, I believe, coming across the line here. We're pretty close to it. We'll have to see when it switches to 1. If it's before turn 4, we'll pit. If it's not before turn 4, we're going to stay out for another lap. I'll take a look at the tires as we get on the straight here. I'm not going to do it. Well, yeah, we can do it. Yeah, we'll be fairly even wear all the way around, so we'll be getting freshies. And let's see, are we going to turn to 1 lap before this or not?
You're low on fuel. You're all clear.
I'm aware of that, sir. Yep, we're going in. Going in right now.
Slow down.
Oh, it's 55? Frick. Why? Oh, that's not good. Okay. That sucks. I thought it was 65. That's why you practice, and I did not. Also, I didn't change my pit stop thing. I'm pretty sure I got black flagged for that one, so we'll be driving back through everybody. Stupid. I didn't get black flagged for that. Okay. I was almost positive I was doing like 62, 63 miles an hour. We'll take that, though. And we come out. Well, everybody else that pit with me on... Everyone else that pit with me during the caution had to pit just then. There's no way they could have run longer, so... We do come out in first, and we come out with a whole different set of trucks that are closest to us for now, so that'll change. It's an interesting way that this all runs. Be kind of cool if a caution came out just for the sake of putting some of those better trucks down laps or a lap and giving the triple-digit trucks a chance, some of the other triple-digit trucks a chance to have this be their most exciting race yet. Who knows how that's going to turn out. 23 laps to go. Of course, that means we're going to do a gas and go at some point. I think we put 30 laps, close to 30 laps on our first set of tires. That's why they were worn almost halfway down. But aside from that, everything was kind of chill. And as you can see, Small, Hamilton, Crafton, Gong, they'll all pit. They'll all pit for their last time, actually. So if we don't have a caution, thank goodness that we have a great lead, because we're just going to do a quick stop and go, probably half a can. If we were in any other position at any other track, this would be a huge loss, and we'd be begging for a caution to come out as soon as possible. But as it stands right now, especially once they have to pit, they'll pit, I don't know, fairly soon. Why are you running up on me, dude? They'll pit fairly soon on the track. They'll pit fairly soon under green, and that'll put them quite a bit back on me, if I'm not mistaken, unless those were the guys that pit with me. I'm not sure. I guess we have to wait and see how this will all pan out, but it is nothing super exciting at this moment, so I'm just going to go ahead and push on with the speed up, keep this video within reasonable amount of time, and we'll catch you at whatever action happens next. Caution flies again. Great news for us, because we have a clutch failure We'll be able to go into the pit, take our time. We obviously can't fix the clutch, but we don't have to worry about getting up to speed real quick. Being in the lead, I'm not positive, but I think that we'll be able to get to, I believe we'll be able to go ahead, do our pit, and still be in first. I'm not sure, but hopefully that's the case. Doesn't matter. We got a pit so that we don't have to do it under green. So that's what we're doing right now. We'll catch you after the caution. All right, restarting third, but behind all these other lap trucks, I assume is what they are.
10 laps to go.
Oh yeah, and our clutch is fried, so good news is that we were actually able to get up to some semblance of speed. Now that we're up to speed, we don't have to worry about anything else. We can catch the rest of these trucks. Interesting how these guys are all up here, and we are, I mean, the two trucks, Presley and Crawford, are right just in front of us, so hopefully some of these triple-digit trucks will mess stuff up and we can get to it before the corner. This is a big risk, but
Still there. All clear. Car high.
wow.
You're 3 wide.
Wow.
Car low.
Holy crap, you guys. I mean, that was
Clear high. All clear.
that was absolutely terrifying. How we did not completely destroy the truck with that
Clear low.
is beyond me. Beyond me. Had to make the moves. Had to get in front. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I only had to get in front of... Dude, move out of my way. Did we get damage from that? Not a drop of damage from
All
that.
clear.
Touching the inside, shooting up the track, and just... everybody, you know, jumping out of the way was huge. Holy crap, though. I can't believe that. My first thought was, oh, great. So this amazing race is over due to... my first thought was this amazing race is going to be over due to a restart because we have a blown clutch and we couldn't get up to speed with everyone else. Smalls drives right down in front of us. Appreciate that. Already lapped, you know. Whatever. He was already down a lap when the restart happened, so it's great when he does stuff like that. Appreciate that a lot. Well, but here we go, barring anything else happening, which that again, where I almost completely ruined my race. That was, you know, about the most exciting thing that happened in this race so far. Barring anything else, though, we're just going to run it out. We'll speed it up and see you at the end of the race in victory lane, which is very exciting if it pans out that way. And it's looking like it right now.
Last lap.
Go, folks, last lap, and we actually just had our fastest lap of the race on the previous lap, which is pretty funny. In practice, I almost dipped into the 47s, though, so not our fastest lap overall by any stretch of the imagination. We're going to dip down here and then up there so we don't run into Ratner. What's my record here overall? Does it even tell me? 48.130, so apparently that practice... that's weird. Apparently that practice did not count because it was like 48.062 or something like that. Doesn't really matter though, as we're gonna round corner number 4, head down the straightaway and cross the finish line. A winner as we begin our sophomore season with the biggest of honors in the Truck Series, finishing first in the Daytona race. It's not the 500, but you know what? This is the best we can get. So pretty fantastic job, and I'm very excited to start the season off in such a wonderful manner. Your top 5 for the race. Well, we ended up with 2 triple-digit trucks in the top 5. Congratulations to Keith Harvago as well. But your winner, us, Tony Savoy, and second place, Robert Presley. Third place, Travis Quapple. Fourth place, Rick Crawford. And coming in fifth, Keith Harvago. Even with all of our expenses, which it costs us $22,875 per race for our crew members alone, we still walk away with $128,523 for the race. That is an excellent way to start the season off, and more importantly, that gives us the buffer we need when we put the final upgrade on the truck to be able to continue to pay the crew in case we have a pretty bad race next. Opening day at Daytona. Racing is back in a big way this season, proven by the record crowd of enthusiastic fans at Daytona who were on hand to watch Tony Savoy master the track and capture the checkered flag. As fans streamed into the grandstands with banners, flags, and other random contraband, we couldn't help but look down and see with hope of what this season could be. One up, one down. Let's move on to the next. Got a 10-point lead in front of Robert Presley. 1 race, 1 win, 1 top 5. That's just awesome overall. Before we are done, we're actually going to go buy that part. Although our durability goes down and our grip goes down, our weight also drops quite a bit. And that is a huge difference maker when it comes to speed on the track. We're going to purchase this final upgrade. We'll still have over $100,000 in the bank. And I did check. We are now completely maxed out on the truck, so it's based on setup and the driver as far as how well we can do this season. Our next race is at Darlington Raceway. We actually did pretty well there last season, so I'm looking forward to seeing how we can run there this year with the faster truck. I think after that, it might be Martinsville. Yeah, after that, we have Martinsville Speedway. Then we've got Dover. So we've got a number of different style tracks coming up, and very excited for our race team after this victory. Obviously, you come into it dreaming about winning Daytona. It does not matter what series you're in. So for us to get started off in our sophomore season with that victory, it's just extraordinarily exciting for us. Let's take this momentum over to Darlington in the next episode. Folks, that is going to do it for this episode, though. I do want to take a moment out to say thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. And until next time, and of course, as always, take care.